Alright everybody, and welcome to another fabulous Let's Play. This wasn't originally what I had in mind to do. I was originally going to do Secret of Evermore, but that game once again got put on the burner for completely different reasons this time. We won't really go into it, but not very happy with Nintendo and their attitudes and such. But anyhow, I don't talk about that kind of stuff on my channel, not really what I'm about. This is Destrega. This is a very odd sort of fighting game. You might even think it's a role-playing game, judging by this video, but this is a very weird sort of fighting game that pretty much no one's ever heard of. So it fits my channel perfectly. And it's very weird. And it has dreadful voice acting. I can't judge, though. I'm no professional voice actor. Look at all these characters you'll learn about at some point later on. I will say this is one of the first fighting games I ever played that had an in-depth story mode. Most fighting games really don't have that. I know the new Mortal Kombat, well, newer, there's a new one coming out, but that one had a great story mode in it. But this fighting game actually has a pretty nice story mode. The voice acting, as I said, is really kind of bad, and the story is cheesy, but it's better than I think most of its contemporaries were. So there's that at least. This game has a very unique sort of fighting system. You guys will see it. The best way to describe it is imagine magic users fighting in a 3D battlefield. So you have three different kinds of attacks. You have a direct attack, you have a strong attack, and I don't know what you call a scattered attack, and you can do combinations of all three of them. In combinations of three. If you do all three of them, you get a super attack, or you can say do two of your scatter and then one strong, and you'll have a scattered strong attack, something like that. You guys will kind of see that in play as we begin. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm not wasting any more of your time. I didn't know I had an old game, but we're gonna do a new one. Yeah.
We came to help, to nurture, to teach. They called us master. We were feared and respected. We offered guidance and knowledge. We brought prosperity, but they wanted power. We gave them more gifts, objects of power. Their hearts were black, and their armies great. They built an empire of power and fear. But it could not last. Within the year, it was gone. Millions slaughtered. A land of gray death. Objects of power failed, but the scars remain.
In the first book of Samuel. Yeah, when I was a kid, I thought this game had like a terrific story, and I didn't care about the voice acting at all. And now that I'm a bit older, I realize it's kind of silly, but you know how it goes. I still have nostalgia for all these old, somewhat terrible things. 1,000 years have passed, and we still live in clay buildings and stuff. The people have tended their wounds, and civilization has sprouted new roots again. Just as the memories of evil days fade, the ancient book of Samuel is found, and with it, the relics. Reveling at the newfound power, men begin to plot conquest. The remaining Destrega make a desperate plea for them to stop their course of destruction. The two forces clash, a spectacle of blinding light and death. The Imperial family is dead, the advisors massacred, and the Empire of Ipsen thrown into chaos. I guess I said chaos. 11 years have passed since that fateful battle in the void that... God fucking damn it! His ruthless tactics have destroyed all of his enemies. Now only one group stands in his way, the Destrega. Could you scroll this a little fucking slower? He knows they exist, now he just has to hunt them. Oh, that one's gonna stay on the screen longer.
Oh my god! The village! Hilda! On Hilda!
All 3 of them were killed.
What happened? Who did this?
Brad. Run, child. You must hurry. Don't let them catch you.
Don't do this to me, Hilda.
Bitch!
Tell me who did this.
You must be the Strega. I have orders from Lord Zauber to kill you and all Strega.
And the villagers? Why did you kill them?
For harboring you. It is a crime punishable by death.
Sorry, it's this rage scream. And I knew it was coming, and I just tried. I tried to hold it in, but I knew it was coming. Grad versus the Relics. The Relics are pretty much just generic little enemies you'll fight throughout the story mode in this game. So I'm going to try and demonstrate, because this is kind of an easier fight here. I don't know, just don't let me demonstrate a goddamn thing. Okay. Well, we have a... Well, fuck you then. Fuck you. I'll demonstrate some other time. Got enough of your shit. Yep, this is gonna go great, isn't it? I hope none of you out there are experts at this game.
What a loser!
You just murdered my village. What a loser! I love this guy. Sorry. Sure. I'll save the data. I don't even know if I have a memory card configured. I do not. Oh, well, fuck you then. I'm not gonna save shit. Don't need your approval.
Aunt Hilda, friends, hear me. I will avenge your death.
I had to put him right next to the edge of the
will
map.
pay for what he's done. I swear it.
You underestimate your opponent, my young friend. Zauber has a great army. You don't stand a chance against him alone.
And just who are you?
Friends, I hope. And Strega like you. We're searching for others who will help us stop Zauber and destroy the relics.
Relics?
He's wearing a really
Yes,
short
the
skirt
relics.
and long sleeves.
Magical weapons.
It's a faux
Zauber
pas.
controls the Master Relic, the source of all relic power. The relics possess the power to throw the world into utter chaos. That is why we, the Strega, must destroy them. It is our duty.
Since only the Strega can stop him, Zauber has been hunting us down, eliminating us, and anyone else that stands in his way.
You will join us, yes?
Who the fuck are you people?
No way.
What? But why?
I don't care about some duty I know nothing about. Zauber
Sorry,
killed
I had
my
a
friends and the
13-year-old
only family I
moment there
had
for a
left,
minute.
and I don't need anyone telling me what to do. I'll take care of this myself.
Shouldn't we try to stop him?
It's useless, child. He's too upset right now to hear the voice of reason. However, we do need him. He will learn soon enough that we are right. Come, we will follow him.
We will creepily follow behind him.
Let's go.
He's right there. He can hear you.
Let me have your reports.
Only a handful of Strega remain.
Good. Not one Strega must escape us. Our next target is the Resistance. Follow up.
Sire?
I want to know where the Resistance is hiding and how many there are.
As you command.
Ready your troops. Be ready to move on my word.
Yes, sire.
We've wasted far too much time gaining control here. Remember, this is just the first step. Much greater tasks await.
He's
My
evil.
lord.
He's evil McEvilton, okay? Just so you guys know what he is in the plot and how he relates to everything else. He's the bad guy.
You are beaten. Surrender yourself. Then you leave me no choice. Cougar, take care of any stragglers. This poor lout is mine.
Certainly.
Man's unarmed, okay? Alright, we have another new character. This is Team versus the Relics. Now, Team was one of my favorite characters when I was younger, though I don't play so well with him anymore. I say that, I did pretty decent for
Nothing escapes these blades.
So whether or not you do a melee attack or a magic attack is based entirely on your distance from the enemy at the time you press the button. So, like, triangle, I have to think about what this would be relative to a fucking PlayStation controller. Triangle is your strong attack, which can be a strong ranged attack, or it can be a strong melee attack. You can charge that up to 3 times, or you can do any wonky combination of powers that you have. I think like the combat system is probably the most interesting thing about this game. Everything else, and the story mode was decent for the time. I enjoyed it.
Cougar, did we get them all?
Yes.
Good. Let's go rejoin the group then. We will stop you yet, Zauber.
Yeah. Look at all these disconjoined peoples. So we gotta like learn she cares about before a fucking story concludes.
Who's next? You?
Yep, that's all the story setup we needed for this fight. Grad versus Relics. We had this fight already, but we're gonna do it again. Sometimes when you're playing, the game will take over for you. I think this might be one of those fights. Like the Relics, I think might have to win this fight. I don't know. We'll see. No, looks like I got him.
Get lost!
No, I don't want to save the fucking game because you wouldn't let me do it earlier. Fucking asshole. Fucking like tell me I can't save my game.
Jeez, you guys just don't give up.
Not often, no.
You die today, Destrega scum.
Stand aside! Let me handle this.
You!
Move it!
Don't you know they were following you? They kept a distance of 3 feet the whole way. Alright, now we have Celia versus the Relics, because I assume you can't read. She has sort of a wind elemental thing going on here. Her strong attack's a fucking tornado, which is... Apparently a tornado gets stopped by a chest-high wall. Good day.
I just had to win.
We do fight things other than relics, I promise. There are things that happen in this game besides that. No, I don't want to suck it. God damn it. You're gonna ask me that after every fight, aren't you? You're gonna ask me all the time if I want to save, taunting me.
I guess I should thank you.
I guess.
Forget it. Are you hurt?
I'll live.
Now perhaps you understand my earlier warning.
Weren't there more soldiers?
They are resting.
You mean there were More?
Zauber already has all the relics. In order to defeat him, you must be prepared for many, many more days like this. There's more. Zauber's Master Relic is even more powerful than the ones you've seen so far.
Yeah.
Even
Let
if you
that
were
sink
able to
in.
reach him, you would not last long.
Yeah.
Don't look so down.
I never
You may
noticed
not
how
stand a chance by yourself,
so much
but you don't have to do it alone. Will you
pausing.
reconsider our offer?
Please.
Oh, all right. If what you say is true, I guess I don't have much choice.
You never did, son.
Great! See, Rosen? I told you he'd come around.
No, you didn't.
Don't forget that we are badly outnumbered. We
Pause.
still need all the help we can get. That's
this
why I
game is
want
great.
you two to contact the Resistance.
The Resistance?
Yes.
Yes.
Zauber has all but destroyed the group, but there should still be some members left, and they may have relics that Zauber doesn't know about yet.
There's two of them, in fact.
You must convince them to join us.
Do you really think they trust us?
No.
Strega?
It's difficult to say. Thanks to Zauber's lies, they hate and fear us.
I'm sorry, I'm still not
Nevertheless,
over the
our
whole
common
pausing
hatred
thing.
of Zauber may be enough to persuade them. They are in trouble too. Perhaps they will accept our offer. At least we can trust them to realize just what our support would mean to their cause.
Agreed.
Why am I playing this?
Okay then. We'll see what we can do.
Good. I'm counting on both of you.
Her fucking
What about
skirt.
you?
Yeah.
I will continue to search for other Strega. There may still be others out there.
Be careful,
Did you ever
Rosen.
watch Scooby-Doo, Rosen?
As
Don't you know
always.
better than to get separated from the group?
Are you sure it's such a good idea to be here?
We have nothing to worry about. The resistance is all but wiped out in the southern territories.
Boob scratch.
I came because you seem to be having trouble.
Nothing that I cannot handle. In fact, I suspect that my troubles are almost gone. So what brings you here?
I thought I would come to give you a hand with your Strega hunt.
This almost seems sexual until now.
It may be my chance to avenge my father.
Dun, dun, dun.
We're almost done. My men are tending to any loose ends now.
He uncomfortably adjusts his legs.
Your
there.
men, I doubt that they can handle the man who killed my father.
Yeah. He was.
Besides, I don't want an escort. I plan to search alone.
Then why did you come here?
That won't be a problem, will it?
No, not at all.
Not at
Are
all.
you sure I can't send someone with you?
I just said no.
You seem to forget just how good I am, Lord Zauber.
Oh, I have not forgotten.
Yes, of course. How is your charge, Princess Angie?
She's dead.
How old is she now?
14. She is well. Most of the southern population thinks it's time she ascended to Empress.
Well then. I will see that the proper preparations are made.
Yeah.
As you see fit. I will leave it in your capable hands.
Of course.
Like
Be
always.
careful, my dear.
I always am.
The plot thickens. Yay. This is Angie. She gives me cancer.
Please, Princess. If Madame Milena found out, she'd have my head.
Stop whining. She won't find out. I'm sick and tired of playing the proper princess. The only time I have fun is when she isn't around and you're ruining it. So just stop complaining. Let's have some fun. Or you could always spend a month in the dungeon.
Well, you're a bitch.
Come on.
It's a tyrannical empress in the making. Yep, this is really what we're doing. Oh, it's Angie with a J. With a J. Didn't see that coming. So I love Angie because she literally attacks people with the PlayStation symbol. Strong attack is the triangle, and that's the circle. Isn't that fascinating? Oh, you're gonna reflect my attacks. That wasn't fun at all.
Woohoo! I'm invincible!
No, what she has is never explained. That little creature thing, flying, wing, dang things. Never explained to nobody.
Whew! Now that was fun. Who wants
Not
to be
really.
a stupid old empress anyway?
But how are you gonna put people in your sex
Not
dungeon?
us, right, Jem? Jem, are you asleep again? All you ever do is sleep.
He's like me.
Some pet you turned out to be. Oh, never mind. Let's go raid the kitchens.
Playing with his
I don't know about
tail
you,
penis
but
down
I
there.
am starving.
Well, I need a drink.
You two wanted to speak with me?
Yes. We heard of your
White.
great reputation, and were told that you would hear us out.
I will not.
Is that so? Well, out with it then.
We
What is
come
it you want?
money.
We want you to help us defeat Zauber.
Of all the crazy... And just how do you two plan to defeat the mighty Zauber?
With a series of
I'll
fights.
show you how.
You're Strega!
Yes. We are banding together in order to stop Zauber. But we are badly outnumbered.
So apparently, like, the magic's something only
As
Strega
are
can
you,
do.
if I am correct.
But every
That's why we've
character...
come to ask for your help.
God damn it, woman. Every character in the game can do it.
Impossible!
Even these guys.
Your kind is the reason Zauber has any power in the first place.
Hey, now.
And now you ask for my help? I will not be made to play the fool. Leave us.
But you can't possibly defeat him alone.
There's only two of you, after all.
It's only a matter of time before he hunts you down as well. Please, you must believe.
Bullshit!
Enough!
Come on, Celia. Let's go. This isn't the only resistance group.
Actually, it is,
Maybe they'll
Grad.
Listen.
We're gonna go to the other resistance group.
Word of caution. Don't try to meet with any other resistance groups. They would kill you without hesitation once they learned what you are.
But we're not strong
They
enough,
can
so we
sure
won't
as
do
hell
that.
Try.
We must nonetheless make the attempt. Without help, we cannot defeat Zauber.
We could use their powers.
Cougar, did I permit you to speak?
I know, my friend. But the risks are too great.
You're already part of the resistance. You already... Oh, God. I need a drink. So I like this game because I don't have to comment on all that much. It pretty much comments on itself. And I just
Start
sit
wiping
here.
out the remaining resistance.
Yes,
Well, that
sire.
didn't take long.
Milena was here the other day. She asked me to prepare for Angie's ascension to the throne.
And she gave me penis
Looks
pills.
like she has become quite popular. Too popular, perhaps. We must move quickly. Foma,
Sire?
take some men and find a man named Doyle.
As you command.
He earned quite a reputation for himself in the last war. Now he says he's tired of it all and just wants to live in peace.
Bullshit! No one lives in peace in my kingdom.
But he is strong, and I have a job for him to do.
I literally want him to kill the
A very
princess.
special job.
So, Zalber kind of went to the evil overlord college and is doing completely stupid shit.
You know when that guy Team said that it was our fault that Zalber is in power? What did he mean?
Oh, good. Story time.
That's
My favorite.
right. You don't know, do you? It all started 11 years ago. Zauber was just a minor landholder, a nuisance, nothing more. But that was before he got his hands on the relics. He convinced the Emperor to use the relics and expand his empire.
Among other things.
With the power of the relics, it was an easy task. It was the story of Zamuel all over again.
Zamu who?
Zamuel. Long ago, a small country used the relics and conquered the entire continent, but the relics were too powerful. The empire collapsed and eventually destroyed itself.
What do you mean?
They were an ambitious, greedy bunch. Each governor wanted more, so they waged war on each other.
You know, typical.
What happened then? Who won?
No one. They destroyed each other, as well as the entire continent.
It was mutually assured destruction,
To
really.
ensure that history not repeat itself, the remaining Strega sealed off the power of the relics.
But that means that someone broke the seal.
Exactly. And just like before, we are poised on the brink of destruction. 11 years ago, 3 Strega warned the Emperor and pleaded with him to stop. But the Emperor refused to listen. He gave orders for their arrest and execution. The Strega fled, but were eventually caught. But not before Zauber had a chance to slaughter the Imperial family and blame the Strega for the act. Chaos broke out. The Empire fell apart, and fighting broke out as each lord tried to expand.
And that's where Zauber comes in. He used the relics to gain control.
Right. And now that he is in control, he taxes the people to finance his military expansion. Those who oppose him are quickly silenced, thanks to the relics, of course. The losers that weren't killed either gave in or joined the resistance.
It all makes sense now. The Resistance thinks that we killed the Imperial family. They think we created the conditions that allowed Zauber to take over.
But ho!
There is more you should know.
Is there?
One of the Strega that tried to stop the Emperor survived. Rosen.
Rosen? That explains his determination.
Thanks for explaining the plot to us, Grad.
The other 2 were my father and yours.
What? So that's what happened. You just disappeared one day and no one seemed to know anything about it.
Really? I
Just
just
like
thought he was
my
a douche.
father, I had no idea. Although, I had a feeling that my brother knew something.
You have a brother?
Yes, an older brother. I don't know where he is because we were separated during the war. But I know that if he's alive somewhere, he would surely help us.
Shh. We're not alone. One of Zauber's troops. Let's split up.
Okay,
No one ever watches Scooby-Doo. Really, it's very educational about splitting up. And ascots. But we don't mention them. God damn it. Okay, so the charged attack does take a bit longer to go off, but it does a lot of damage. It takes a while to go off. Whew. Okay, well, I'm getting hurt over here. Works for me.
Get lost!
I'll take a dirty victory over a clean defeat. Oh, Ryan, so we're going to fight against the relics for the 7th time in a row. Yeah, he got slapped in the butt. Penis slapped him to death.
Too bad. You lose.
Back in the old days when shadows consisted of little circles underneath the character models.
Celia, are you okay?
We found the edge of the map
Yeah.
again.
How about you?
Well, I got
I'm
the
okay.
shit knocked out of me, but I'll be fine.
It must be the Resistance.
Come on!
Must we? I remember for a while I was actually pretty decent in this game. Like doing the versus mode, and then I would do the time trials and shit. I used to play this game a lot when I was a kid.
So this is the Resistance? What a joke.
It's not very
My men
nice
could
of
have
you.
handled this without me. Finish him off. I have business elsewhere.
Yes, sir.
Look, this one has different colored pants.
Can't give up yet.
Yep, once again we're fighting the relics. That's really most of what we fight, because there's only a limited roster of actual characters, and it's too early to kill any of them off for reals. Oh, you're giving me in half health here. That's not very nice. So I'm no longer in control, even though I was doing pretty damn good. Now I'll get the control yanked away from me so I can get punched in the ass. Though if you lose the fight, like you just lose the fight normally, you still have to keep redoing it. You have to keep redoing it so you can fail. It's goofy. It's one of those things that the game does. And other games do as well. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and call the video here. See how it turns out. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. That's not a very long game, so I'll probably go ahead and finish it. But you never know. I feel... not quite feeling inspired, you know. I don't feel like you guys are going to enjoy the commentary to this one quite as much as usual, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, you guys take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video. I'm going to break my keyboard now. Take care of yourselves, guys.